Okay. Sorry I had to leave so abruptly. I had to go do something for my uncle. I drove over to his house. He's on vacation, so I threw a package that he got in his house. So yeah. But I'm back now, so okay. Not bad. 16 to 41 is not bad at all. I will take that. I'm on stage 13 or 3 of Blitzkrieg now. Which this one's gonna take a while. I have 70 to 100. Actually, I can go. Let's go do that really quick. Not really quick. This might take a while because the ending's impossible. The thing with Zodiac is that the Zodiac is kind of like, how do I explain it? Cool. If you approach Zodiac from afar, it looks like a little hill, and then you get to near the middle, and all of a sudden, it looks like Mount Everest. This level looks like Mount Everest from the very beginning. So with this level, you know what you're getting yourself into. With Zodiac, you don't fully realize the extent of the mental struggle that you'll face until you actually get there. That's why I quit Zodiac. It's not because I'm not mentally strong enough, it's just that I just don't want to put myself through it. I know I could handle it, I just don't want to. Call me crazy for that, but I want to actually enjoy the game I'm playing. If I'm gonna have a long grind for a level, I want to like it, you know? I know my goal up there, it says drop from 0. Just connecting everything would be really nice. I'm gonna play from, like, most of the stuff in the drop for a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that on my mic, by the way. That's my mom vacuuming. I'm gonna play from most of the stuff in the drop for a little bit, and then see if I can get anywhere from 0, I guess. I'll probably, play the wave a little bit before I get there. Just to see if I can get a little more consistent at the 10 wave. Because the 10 wave is fucking impossible. I passed it like 4 times. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten, or no, I passed it 5 times, and I think I've gotten 17 4 of those times. My other one was 21. What's 9 plus 10? 21? Just more consistent at this UFO too would be really nice, because the UFO is impossible. I mean, most of this level is impossible, but the UFO is especially impossible. Aeon said the hardest part, other than the pre-drop and the ending, was the UFO. So, and I agree with him. Drop from 0 was my goal for the week. That I said that back on like day 2 though. So I don't know. I got pretty good at this level pretty fast. I'm still definitely far from perfect on it, but I figure if I can get consistent at this wave and like do it pretty much every attempt, we won't have an issue. For now, it's mostly about the second half of the wave. The first half is really easy to get down. My theory is that the second half of the wave is so much harder because the first half, I mean, that's all you play. Right, at the start, you don't get the amount of practice with the second half that you do with the first half, because that's all you get to play. You can't play the second half until you get consistent at the first half, unless you have a start position at both, which I don't know how you make start positions for this level, like inside the duels, so Because these are some of, like, the most complex duels ever. That's a lie, but, like... The problem with this wave is I get, like, after playing it for too long, I get inconsistent at it. The more I play it, the worse I become. Until I, like, sleep and just... my muscle memory gets infinitely better. Which I didn't do any of last night. Which, that sucks, because my session last night was excellent. And I didn't get any sleep, so none of my muscle memory was consolidated. And it also sucks because I got a lot better at this part. From 0, I low-key wouldn't be surprised if I fluked to this part. If I got to the drop, like, I wouldn't be surprised. I was too early. Don't die to those clicks, dude. I don't know why I hold my keyboard like that sometimes. I started doing it during Zodiac for the ball click, and it just, like, feels natural now. Good run. Nice, 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 nice. That was a good run. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Man. Blitzkrieg is getting done, though. Nice. I'm gonna change my copyable name, because I haven't changed it today. What do I name it? I like that. This part is the hardest part of NEUTRA, in my opinion. And then those two clicks suck. Like, those are terrible. Man. I think either I fluke the first two parts of the drop, or that happens. I think that's probably what goes on. Which, I guess, it is what it is. The good news, though, is that I don't die to the spider as much as I used to. The second, like, set of wave clicks in this part is the hardest set, for sure. This upside down one is impossible. I don't know why I struggle with this one so bad, but I do. And then the last one is the easiest, probably. It's either the first one or the last one is the easiest. The third one isn't, because it has that. The 15 click. I've died quite a bit to 15. That said, I don't have much experience from 0. From 0, I have... Oh, wow, I have 2 hours of playtime from 0. Yikes! I have all this from 0. I've died to 7 and 8 an absurd amount of times, I think. Nice, yeah, 13. Just to start it off for you. Honestly, the day I can do the entire drop from 16 could be the day I beat it. Just because, like, of the nature of this level. Just because the ending, like, is so random. It's not necessarily, like, bad in the way that it's RNG. It's just so difficult that the last ship, and the last ship is like so reliant on like hyper specific inputs that I don't know. I sort of expect to die to the ship multiple times. I could see myself dying to the ending a few as well. I suspect if I died to anything at the ending, it would be the wave, though. Because the cube, I don't really struggle with that much. I don't know why I died to 13 so much. 13 and 12, apparently, I died to a lot. I don't know why I died to 12. 12's not hard at all. I don't know. I have no clue when I'll beat this. Probably... I don't know. If I had to guess, my girlfriend and I both guessed how long it would take. She guessed 37.4K. I guess 34.5K. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea how long it's going to take. It depends on a few things. It depends on how consistent the pre-drop gets. It depends on how fast all the drop that I'm not super good at gets consistent, and it depends on how many ending deaths I get. Those three things will completely dictate, like, how my NEUTRA experience goes, and how many attempts I'll take. Either way, I expect this to take more than Moment. Moment took me 32K. Which I know sounds unbelievable, but I beat it on 60, so... my old Moment Start Pause copy had the bulk of my attempts. It got wiped, though, in this level bug that I had, where the levels from my old account overwrote a lot of the levels that I had saved on my new account for whatever reason. So a lot of the levels in my creator tab right now are just from my old account from like 5 or 6 years ago. A lot of them I thought were really difficult back then, but are low-key not bad at all right now. Like, there's LOL Dolphins, though. I don't think I thought this one was hard. I think this one is just a weird thing. What's this? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yep, 11-year-old me thought that was tough. What is this? Dude, I got this. I got this. This is so stupid. This is, why am I playing this? Okay. What is this? Ew. Oh, this isn't my level. Never mind. This is someone else's. I think I copied that. That wasn't the worst gameplay I've ever made. This doesn't look terrible. This looks pretty cool. I don't know why that's in it. Holy moly, that's a hard click. That's way tighter than it looks. No, I don't care. Shitty Arctic lights. I wonder how easy this is. Nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's gameplay, alright. that's hilarious. Dude, that's the funniest thing I've seen all day. That was hysterical. Oh, nice. Yep. I forgot Arctic Lights is actually kind of dog. Nice. Why? Why did I feel the need to put those there? Can I do the thing? Yeah. Dude. That's so funny. Easy hypersonic. I'm not playing that. Divine is a classic. That level's too long though. What is this? I just copied 3 seconds hell. Hold on, I can beat it. No, I don't care. Wave practice too. No, I know this is some BS. Decode wave times 6. Oh, I don't care. Never mind. I don't want to play that. Decode buffed. What? Why? That's not. That's just a bad buff. Beginner wave Chang. I didn't make this. I think this is a copy from someone else. I forget where I saw this. Is my stream back? Am I back? OBS crashed. I think we're back. We're good. We're Gucci. We're good. Okay, cool. I just had to make sure my gameplay was, like, showing. No, I died to this. Okay, whatever. Fun wave challenge. Oh, boy. I want to play this. This is so long. This isn't my level either. This is definitely someone else's. Dude, that was way hard back in the day for me. That was super hard. I remember this. This level sucks. I did this wave back in the day and I thought I was awesome for it. Hold on. Not to mention, whatever this is sucks. I don't know what that is. The Fatal Challenge is bad. I beat this on Chromebook. Fun fact for you. I verified this on Chromebook. No, I'm not playing that. Carnivorous Beasts. I remember this. I was going to try and make something really hard. That's so stupid. That's a really bad timing. I love off-screen timed green orbs. I mean, it's not easy. What? Oh, never mind. That's not that bad. Shitty SPL. Masking effect. I remember the masking effect. A lot of this is just other people's levels. Nice. Sure. I remember this. This was back when I learned how to mask. So this is a level. And then I just never did anything else with it. Do I have anything interesting here? Corpse party. I remember this. I wanted to make like a cold sweat type thing. Likely kind of. I remember this too. This is mine. This is mine. I remember learning how to make that club step monster. The crazy challenge is also mine. Also very old, but this is like my first ever complete wave challenge, I'm pretty sure. It's actually pretty alright. Could be worse. I don't know what this is. Yo, what? An actually playable level? That doesn't look horrendous? I mean, it doesn't look great. That was like the extent of straight fly that I could do back then. That's horrible. Why would you do that? That's awful gameplay. I don't want to play that. Make your ballpark. I think I'd rather not. Wave challenge. This is Poopy VSC. Nice. Oh boy, I did it. I don't care. I remember Gumi. This level I was also really proud of, and then I just didn't finish it for whatever reason. Which this level looks alright. I'm actually not like that hard. Took me forever. It's probably like 600 objects. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, what are we doing? Yeah, this timing sucks for whatever reason. It just doesn't work. It's the way I place the spikes, I guess. And then that blog looks cool, but that's 100% off of YouTube. I don't know. I like that that just doesn't work. Oh, cool. End screen. The yellow. I remember this. This, was a challenge. Or it was gonna be an actual level that I was gonna verify. And it was like, it was easier than, it was just like an easy to golden, I guess. I don't remember. Urzingle, holy poopy. I haven't thought about this in ages. Is that the full detail? Yeah, that is the full detail. Nice, dude. And then the Sonic Wave Infinity decoration. Not even Sonic Wave Infinity looks that bad. Two-step dash. This one's a classic. I mean, this would have been like rate worthy back when I made it. Hola, buenas. that's funny. That's really good. And then yeah, those are my earliest levels, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's a trip down memory lane for you. Yeah. I didn't even think I could be a list demon then. I thought once Russ fell off the list, I had no shot. Of course, that was more recent. But before that, I thought once Bloodlust fell off the list, I had no shot. Once, you get the idea. Like once Bloodbath fell off the list, I had no shot. And now there are like 800 levels harder than Bloodbath. Rated levels, I should say. I made a layout harder than Bloodbath for fun, and I'm good at it. You know what's bad? When I'm consistently dying to the first click of the UFO. That's how you know I'm sleep deprived. Because that click is usually free eats for me. This level low-key kills your bit rate, so... No, 17 again, dude. My pass rate of 17 is now 16%. That is unbelievable. Let's see some of my most atrocious pass rates. 17 is 20%. Sorry. 15% is 45. 50% here. 50% here. That's really funny. Nice, dude. Good freaking run. I was itching my leg, so I had to play that with my space bar. What do you mean? Oh, that's why. My pause menu was off. I looked up and saw I was hacking. I was like, what? The list mods are going to ban me. No. Oh. Yawn. Ugh. Okay. That click sucks. Whatever. Whatever. I'm an idiot, dude. What am I doing? And my two best friends are Chris and Ralsei. My stream keeps crashing. No, that's not the drop. No. That's not what I want. No way I choked the first click. I'm terrible, dude. That's so stupid. That doesn't count as getting to the drop because I wasn't at the drop. The music did not drop yet, so basically I wasn't at the drop. But that was a good run. New best by 1%. I hate that. Dying to that makes you feel so stupid. I feel like a chud every time I die to that. No, last click? Come on, dude. That stinks. Is last click 16? No, it's 15. My OBS is actually taking NEUTRA surprisingly well. Like, I did not expect this. I think the best way to go about getting this level in 2 runs would be like either 36 and 36 to 100 or 48 and 48 to 100. One of the two. .36 from 0 is definitely easier, but 48 to 100 is like miles easier than 36 to 100. I'm stupid! At least I'm not dying to the 15 click as much as I used to. I would be playing better, I think, if I weren't so sleep deprived. And my two best friends are Chris and Rousey. I am Susie from Deltarune. Hold on. No, I knew I was gonna do it. I knew I was gonna F up one of those orbs and just be annoyed. With this level, compared to Zodiac, you run through attempts way faster. And Bloodlust. It's like, the reason I had so many on, shoot, what level was it? Prismatic. I gotta check how many I have. Or had. On Prismatic Haze. Where is that? There it is. Never mind. I thought I had more attempts than I did with Prismatic. Only like 4K. I was so relieved when I beat Prismatic because I kept dying to the ending. And I was not happy about that. I was just glad I didn't have to play it anymore. Because it felt like it already felt like it was taking too long. I smell... No. Dude, that click is so stupid. Dude, I'm about to delete Snap. I have so many snaps from everybody and I don't care enough to open them. The only people I actually snap are like my actual friends and my girlfriend. I don't snap anybody else back. Stop! I'm terrible! I hate this level. Not actually. That was just stupid. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Not for dying to that click, for dying to 19. What's funny is this pre-drop like never gets consistent. So I'm gonna just die here every attempt, basically, for the rest of my time with NEUTRA. I'm sure I will get more experience with the wave eventually. I'm already getting past it more than I usually do. I guess it's more about like the 210 clicks at 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. My eyes hurt and I'm tired, and yeah.